Hey guys, this is Gabriel and welcome to another video of App Geyser. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about the idea of building quizzes. And as you know, we have a lot of quizzes right now. We have one of them is called Search and Scratch and Guess. Okay, I like this one. It's very cool. And it's actually one of those ones that is actually very easy to make money. And one of the things that we're working right now is trying to help you to trying to make more apps in an easier way, but even more important, making better apps. We want to be able to help you to make better apps that are going to make more money, and at the same time that you're building resources that are going to make your life easier and easier when you go for the next app. So I'm going to show you how these work and the mentality and philosophy about this strategy. Now, as you can see, we have a lot of apps here and we're building sensational templates at the moment that have great conversion. So for example, one of them is going to be the quizzes app. I actually love quizzes apps. So we have a simple quiz here. We have quiz by Quick App Ninja also. We have find the objects, scratch and guess, all these ones. So guess the picture, for example. So guess the picture is a typical, very easy to understand kind of app, okay? Now, here's interesting. We can actually start to do this generic, okay? And generic is going to allow you to put the picture question, okay? And then the question and the answer. Now, very simple. But one of the things is, what about if we put all of our energy and we try to become experts in one topic? And this is what the video is all about putting our energy in resources of one topic, and then we can use that topic to generate more and more apps with the templates here at App Geyser. So let's have a look very quickly. Right now I'm in Google Play, and this is where I actually come almost every day to come up with ideas. You can see my photo here, Mr. Handsome Guy, and here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be looking at the categories. Now here's the important part. I'm going to go and see games. We have games here, and I'm going to look for trivia games. This is very important. Now, initially, one of the things I'm going to see is I'm going to see all the ones that are popular, and obviously we know that many of these ones are super, they're huge, like quiz logo games, logo game, they're pretty big games. And obviously we don't want to compete against them automatically, we just want to come up with ideas. So I'm going to put here, potentially see more to see what happens. And here are all these apps that we know that are super famous. Now, here's what we're going to do. What we're going to do is we're going to come up with ideas and try to mainly see if we can actually copy something that is good or is actually working. So usually what I do is I don't look at the top 10, I go lower and lower and lower. And we have here Bible phrases that could be interesting. Okay, we can actually do the same thing with any religion. Riddles, interesting. Logos for me are going to be too broad. Okay, so logos is actually, there's many apps doing actually logos. So I'm not going to go for logos, but for example, emojis are going to be interesting. Now, the reason why I like emojis is because it's very difficult to copyright emojis. With logos, it's actually kind of easy. And the reason why you see things here is because the way that you see these logos is they actually change the logo a little bit, so it's not 100% copyright, because otherwise you can get in trouble. Very important not to get in trouble. Now, here's a perfect example of wrestling icons. So one of the things I'm going to do is I can actually come here to top wrestling icon quiz. And as you can see, it's a very basic kind of app. And I'm going to click on the name of the developer. And you can see all these topics here. And once again, we're going to be looking at this one that is right now in that popular ranking in Australia. Now let's have a look quickly here. Now, as you can see, there's good reviews, but some of them are pretty nasty here. And let's see how many downloads. And this has 500,000 downloads. And funny-wise, okay, it hasn't been updated in so long. Look at this. This is crazy. And that is a good reference. If you see apps that have, let's say, 1 million downloads or 500,000 downloads, and they haven't had any updates in such a long time, that is an absolutely vital sign that you can do better. Okay, and actually this is the very cool idea here. So the question is, okay, so how do we come up with the graphics, Gabriel? Because obviously if we don't have the copyrights, we can't really do it. So one of the things I'm going to do is I'm going to go and search for the word wrestling heroes, I guess. Now, I'm going to show you very quickly. This is a graphic that I found of of Messi. And as you can see, what this graphic does is actually a photo of Messi, and you have a Photoshop effect on top that makes it so unique. And one of the cool things that you can actually apply the same kind of system here. So I'm going to put the word wrestling, okay? I don't know anything about wrestling, top sport people, I guess. I don't even know who they are, okay? So obviously it's going to be WWE. So this is not normal wrestling. I think it's this. There we go. And you're going to find the top guys, okay? Top 20. Sorry, top 20. Top 30, whatever, okay? I'm going to put a random number. And here we have the top wrestlers. And here are the ranking of the 30 best wrestlers currently in WWE, okay? Now, you can also see here the top 50, and we're going to come up with the list. So the first thing that we need to do is come up with the list. That's the most important thing ever. Now, one of the things that we do is we actually going to try to get their photos. And their photos, initially, all of them will have potentially copyrights. So that is the first step. So this guy is called Daniel Bryan. I have no idea who he is. I've never seen wrestling in my life, but I'm going to see if I can actually find a photo of him. And once we get the photos, it's going to take a little bit of time to get the photos. One of the things that we're going to do is we can actually potentially do a cartoonish style of this guy. So how are we going to do it? We're going to get the images, and we get one photo, let's say this photo, that's pretty cool. And one of the things that we can actually do is potentially find a tool online, cartoon photo, okay? Let's see if that works online, if we have something here. Okay, cool. Convert to cartoon, okay? Very easy, look at that. How easy is that? Cartoonize.net, and you can upload an image, and that image automatically is going to be cartoonized. Very, very easy. Now, I'm going to just see, look at the way it works, okay? How easy is that? Now, this is what it does automatically, and there's no way that anyone can actually put copyright claim on your photos. So this is going to be a very cool way for us to be able to make our quizzes. Now, in this case, this is just $29.95. Personally, I think is a mega deal to be able to do something like that. So that automatically allows you to have green light and get as many photos as possible with WWE. Now, one of the things that we have here is we can actually make guess the picture app automatically, right? So we already have 50 questions for levels for our WWE app. But at the same time, we can actually, because we did the whole homework already, why not do scratch and guess? Because we are already working on that. So scratch and guess, we're going to come up with the whole idea. And in that way, we already have topic for 2 apps. It's absolutely brilliant. Now, if you ask me, I will even do it with even more, okay? For example, name that peak. So we have another one. So I'm going to name that peak, okay? And there you go. We well know that app. There's a pretty famous kind of app. And we can actually automatically chop it in pieces and be able to put it here. As you can see, the effort that we put initially is what's going to give us the difference, and we're going to be able to build more and more and more. So if you have, obviously you get 50 photos of wrestlers, you will be able to build these apps. But imagine if you get 250 photos of wrestlers. So you will be able to have enough database in your arsenal to build more and more apps. And this is the way that people are doing it properly. So if you're going to be doing market research and you're going to be doing the homework of building your empire, we have people making $500 to $1,000 to $2,000 per month with App Geyser because they're doing it this way. And that's why it's so important. I mean, a few points. One, that you develop, that you actually publish to Google Play, and that you stick with one type of app, especially if you have done the homework. So I hope this video helps you, and in the next days I'm going to be posting more content showing you little tricks where you can actually increase your revenue in your apps here at App Geyser. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll speak to you guys very soon. Bye.